everyone, Merry Meet, and I'm going to show you what you can do if you don't have room in your house for a altar, for a permanent altar, a large altar, whatever, or if you're in the broom closet, that sort of thing. What you can do is you can do a star in a bowl, basically. It's a mini altar that you can set up just in a bowl or dish. You can even set it up in a cup, like a teacup or something. You don't have to have a massive amount of space. For me, I'm going to put some sand in the bottom. Just it helps everything balance. Stops all the stuff falling over. But also I like using white sand. And white is one of the colour correspondences for Ostara anyway. Colours for Ostara, like colour correspondences, are white, green, light yellow, light pink, pastel blue, pastel purple, those sorts of colours. And symbols of Ostara are like eggs and rabbits and flowers and birds and lambs, and it's all about fertility and new life and welcoming the spring back because it's the spring equinox. So what I made was a little egg cup candle, and what you do is you take an egg that you've obviously used for your breakfast or whatever and save the shell. Try and break it so you get as big a piece of shell as possible, and you wash it out with warm soapy water, fairy liquid and water, that sort of thing, and leave it to dry overnight, and then just use a paper towel to wipe the inside to make sure any water residue is off. And once it's all dry, you can then fill it with wax. In this case, I've used soy wax because that's my preferred wax. And you can fill it with soy wax, and there you go. You've got a little Ostara Easter candle. And I'm going to put that in the centre. And this is the reason why I like sand, because it holds everything in place. And herbs and flowers that are correspondences for Ostara are like roses, sage, lavender, tulips, violets, daffodils, any spring flowers basically. I've got some dried sage, lavender and some dried rose petals, so I'm going to use those. And I like using dried stuff anyway. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of sage around, like so. If you want, you could set your intentions for this and have this burn for a specific purpose. For me, it's just to celebrate Ostara. I'm going to sprinkle some lavender around. Basically, as much colour as you can add, the better, really. And it's all like colours that are correspondences to Ostara, like I said, pastel blues, pastel pinks, pastel purples, yellow, greens, whites, those sort of colours. And then I've got in my big jar here, these are my dried rose petals, and they smell absolutely divine. I bought these. I didn't dry these myself. I've got some I dried myself, but they don't smell as nice as these. These ones are very fragrant. I'll put plenty of those in. Next syrup. And I can't find my white candles anywhere. I don't know what I've done with them. I've got some white ones, but I've got my pastel blue candle in there. And I figured I would also use my light pink candle. These are birthday candles, by the way. If you want cheap candles that you can use for quick spells, for quick, purposes, for your wicker or whatever, birthday candles do the trick. They come in all the different colours you could possibly need, and they're cheap. And if you're casting a spell with a birthday candle and you want a spell that will sort of be done quick, because say you can't leave your candle burning overnight or anything, birthday candles are the way to go. And also, if you're in the bloom closet, no one will question you having some birthday candles in a drawer. I've got this little beeswax candle that I made as well. It's not pastel pink, unfortunately. So I was thinking of putting it in, but I'm like, nah. So I'll leave that one. I'm going to pop my... Although, no, I'll stick with my blue one. I quite like my blue one. And then I'm just going to say... Right, stones that are associated, like crystals that are associated with this are, with Ostara, are rose quartz, moonstone, jasper, amethyst. So I'm going to add a couple of stones to it. I'll just see what I've got. I've got a small amethyst here, which is, it's been in a candle, that's why it's got wax on it. I'll put that there. I've got some rose quartz pieces, some little ones somewhere. Let's have a look. Oops, dropping everything. Just having a look what I've got in my dish. No, don't think I have at the minute. I've got another piece of amethyst, so I'll use that. Yeah, I haven't got any rose quartz to hand, but what you can do is you can use clear quartz to substitute, because my large pieces of rose quartz are on my altar. I want to leave them there. So I'm going to put some clear quartz on, like so. I'm dropping everything now. Not sure what that one is. So if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm digging through my crystals, like my crystals that are not currently being used for anything. This is like my collection of random stuff. I've got little bits of crystals, and I've also got stuff that I've found around. So I'm just having a dig through them. They live in this pot. So there's my little Ostara setup, and you could add some flowers if you wanted to. You could also paint the egg as well. What shall I add? Is there anything else? I haven't got any flowers that are small at the minute. 1 second. So what I'll use for now is these couple of little craft roses. They look like this, and I'm going to place those here as well. And that's it. That's my little mini Ostara altar in a bowl. And I'm going to light the candle. My lighter works. And that's it. If you haven't got room for a full-sized altar, and you've only got a little space on your desk or bedside table or something, you can create a Ostara altar in a cup or in a bowl. Hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Blessed be. Happy Ostara for those celebrating. It's coming up on the 21st, I believe. Let me just check. Like I said, I'm learning all this stuff, so 20th, it's due on the 20th this year. So yeah, so that's next week. So yeah, hope you found this video useful, and if you create any of these, by the way, you can always message me and let me know. You could show a picture on Instagram, and then I could, if you want, show some of the pictures on video. So yeah, merry meet, merry part, and merry meet again, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now. Blessed be.